Hello again, my skeleton peoples. The Crypt Gang has returned with the next session of our Chivalry campaign. If you've watched our previous session, you know what's about to happen. If not, it'll be linked in the description. You may skip the next bit to get into the action with a timestamp in the description, or give it a listen at your discretion. Either way, I hope you enjoy the show, and if you feel so inclined, give it a like and tell us how we did. This campaign is a tribute in memory to our dearly departed friend, Jason David Frank. Most well known for his acting as the Green and White Power Rangers through multiple different series, he created his own form of martial arts and even got inducted into the Karate Hall of Fame for it. It is in the spirit of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers that this campaign is a tribute to. This campaign is hosted through StartPlaying.Games and played using the Roll20 virtual tabletop system. Every person participating in the campaign requested to play from the website and have lives of their own outside it. The intent is to play every Saturday evening, but sometimes life gets in the way, so expect players to come and go as needed. They are aware and have consented to these sessions being recorded for entertainment purposes. This is a medieval fantasy take on Power Rangers, changing them from bodysuit martial artists into kitted out medieval knights in shining armor. From cool robots to cool mythological creatures, and from goofy science powers to fantastical magical ones granted by their bonded mythical creatures. They are Grand Knights, appointed representatives from each of the 7 nations of this setting, who are sent out into the world to smite evil, save the innocent, and maybe get up to some tomfoolery or, dare I say it, shenanigans. Again, I hope you enjoy the show, and hope you have a blessed remainder of your day.
So
Hi, everybody doing?
cannibalism.
It's spooky time.
Beautiful.
What the? Cannibalism?
Oh, cannibalism, indeed.
Cannibalism episode 3.
Yes, there's cannibalism.
I thought it was episode
what
4.
lizard folk eats.
4? What?
So, my favorite human flesh recipe.
Wow.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay.
To move on from that.
Well, this
Korean
short ribs.
All right.
Oh, wait.
My goodness.
So, this is our Halloween special, even though it is currently being filmed not on Halloween.
Hey, we still got that spooky spirit.
Yeah. So, our fine, intrepid members of the Grand Knighthood of the Chivalric Pact had a wonderful evening of All Hallows Eve nonsense. After spending it with Sev and Barbara doing trick-or-treaty things, seeing ghosts, wearing funny costumes, you had spiced pumpkin ale with your mentors, had a good night, and then woke up in different bodies.
I'd like to note that Barbaros didn't drink alcohol.
Is there a
Can I say
particular
that-
reason why he didn't?
He doesn't like alcohol.
We'll just say that it was like eggnog.
Pumpkin tea.
Can I say Finn only drank milk? He doesn't
No.
really drink anything else other than milk and tea. Oh.
There's a reason why Barbaros
Pumpkin.
doesn't, but not Finn.
Oh. Okay.
You to participate in the booze with everybody else.
Oh,
Okay, that's great.
What if he just has vodka
God.
milk?
Vodka. Ew, no.
You mean a
Vodka
cement
tastes like
mixer?
nothing.
Yes.
This is just watered down milk.
It's
Or
No,
vodka
no,
to
no.
down milk.
He had Bailey's
It's really
freeze.
bad.
Bailey.
Wouldn't that make the milk curdle?
That's essentially what it would do.
Yeah,
No,
that's
but-
why it's called the cement mixer.
I don't want to drink any kind of cottage cheese.
It's a literal
No.
drink called the cement
Really?
mixer where you have someone do as many shots as they can and then at the very end follow it up with a shot glass full of heavy cream and it
That's
curdles
bad.
in your stomach.
They're not
God.
making it unless they
Who would
make
It's
it.
a literal
that
drinking
though?
game that people have done.
You know
Don't
what else
ask
you
me
can
how I know it.
You know what else you can do to make
Done it
spoiled milk
before.
real fast?
Wait, what?
you can mix up carbonated water and like powdered milk, like dehydrated milk, and you
Ugh.
have like a really convincing spoiled milk because the carbonation breaks down into the same chemicals that you get with actual spoiled milk.
Jeez.
Yeah,
So it's bubbly
Why-
and bad.
Why
Yep.
did you learn this?
I learned everything.
So
This is Andy and I are just on the same wavelength.
Hurt y'all.
We are the same person in 2 different locations.
there you go.
Jimmy
How's that
has
working out
2
for
more
you?
bottles of dish soap.
Wait, are
It's
we
working
supposed
out
to be
pretty
on a
well.
wave?
Why 17 more? How many bottles of dish soap does Johnny have?
Please
And why does
don't.
he need that many?
Please don't drink dish soap.
Wait,
Oh.
guys, are we
But can we
supposed to
have
be on a
Tide Pods?
wavelength? Because I'm in the desert.
You're in
Oh.
the
My brain's
Chaw, dude.
I'm in
Sure,
a.
dude, it's desert time.
So to get us back on track,
Isn't that your
Um,
natural spot?
Yes, it is.
so you find yourselves in, like, even though your bedrooms are pretty much the same, you find yourselves in different ones, and also in the case of Frackstone and Barbaros, much shorter.
And in the case of, Borb and I, much taller.
Yeah, oh yeah. This is like
I'm like,
2 to
holy
3
heck.
times your height.
Isn't there isn't there
Wait,
a
I have
giant
a
body of
question.
water in my room?
Oh yeah, Finn is like amongst the pool where Moon goes to chill.
Me and Moon just swim laps
Hmm.
occasionally.
Real quick question. Is Star able to grow a mustache? Does Star have a mustache?
As an orc, yes.
As an orc, yes.
But does he have a
choose to grow
mustache?
one? No.
Dang it.
He chooses not to grow one.
Yeah, as a Roman-esque person, facial hair is only reserved for old people.
God, dude.
So as you come to realize your different position and different body masses, you notice 2 things. The fact that the animal companion that is in the resting place that companion would normally be sitting is still asleep. And there is a jack-o'-lantern sitting on your bedside table.
Oh,
The
dude,
bedside
What's
table
Star doing
of
here?
each thing.
Crackstone, don't forget you have the sleep lantern.
Use it at any given time.
I wasn't going to forget.
Oh.
What is?
We need to not
What is Star
remind Crypt about this, because the less Crypt remembers, the more we can use it in the future.
Oh, I remember. I have a note.
Delete it.
No.
He has a note somewhere over there.
I'll tell you what. You delete the fact that you have a lantern that can make people go to sleep, and I'll delete the note.
Never.
Oh, never.
I am
You gave
taking
us
this
the
thing to
item,
my
we're going
grave.
Yeah, it's going to be the final boss fight, and we're going to use it against it.
I'll just
Alright,
have to
Star,
make
can I change
things
your character sheet really
immune to
quickly?
sleep.
Because you have a kitely dagger and not a nightly dagger, and it's getting on my nerves. I don't know why.
You know what? I'm okay with it. I didn't realize I spelled it wrong.
Okay, because it started getting on my nerves after I realized it. I
Nuh.
don't know why, it just like...
Like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was.
Oh
Kylie
wait,
dagger.
Loki, I need your Andy, I need your character sheet.
You
Mine's
have it?
not on
It's
D&D
in Roll
Beyond,
20.
so you've got it in Roll 20.
Yeah, it's in your journal.
Dang it.
Dang it!
He likes using
Yeah, I'm bad at roll 20.
Did I get a
I'm bad at
growth?
D&D Beyond. I have no idea how I roll any of this.
You just click on
So much
the
easier in D&D Beyond. I hate using Roll20 typically.
You click
Roll
on
20
it
is
and then
easy.
it rolls in Roll 20? No, it
Yep.
doesn't.
No, you have to get
Yeah.
the Beyond 20 extension in Google
Beyond
Chrome.
20 Chrome extension.
What?
Yeah.
Do you want me
I
to send you
guess
the
I'm
link for it?
Yes, please.
Time to
I
download
guess I'm downloading that now.
Mhm.
Let me go
It's
look it
gonna
up.
take me 3
Oh.
hours.
Super easy.
Oh gosh.
Why would it take
Uh,
3 hours just to
Because
install
If it takes
That's
3
old
hours,
Takes
then
me
I'm
person
worried
3
about
hours to
what
internet.
you're
install
on.
everything. It took me literally 4 days to get freaking Baldur's Gate 3 installed on my computer.
You should get Overwatch.
That will take me 4 days, and I'm not doing it. Thank you.
sounds worth it.
Also, I know that Andy has better taste than Overwatch.
Dang.
What is wrong with
Both of you
Overwatch?
just, we don't have a taste trip just because we play
Oh,
Overwatch.
I don't use.
You said it.
Who doesn't
How-
have better taste in Overwatch?
Which
I
one do you
get-
use?
That's not just
That's
me.
the only way to place that extension is, though. So
Which
Yeah.
one do you use?
Oh my gosh.
otherwise,
everything's
you're making
frozen.
manual rolls in D&D.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess
I'll
I'm
put it.
making manual rolls because my Chrome doesn't work.
Word.
Andy, do you use Firefox?
I do use Firefox.
Firefox works with it.
Oh, so I can just install it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the add-ons in your options, add-ons and themes, and look on Beyond 20. Literally just put that in the search, and it comes up.
Technical difficulties, episode
nice.
5.
I use Firefox myself, so I know this.
It's downloading.
Firefox.
Okay.
user.
Hopefully it only takes a few minutes.
Dork, we're not 19.
You want me to show you how to roll in D&D Beyond?
Hey, Kocho. I hear you over there criticizing my sheet. You want to keep talking crap?
I'm not criticizing yours. I'm criticizing my friend's, what's it called? God dang about me.
So on your bedside tables it sits for each of you a jack-o'-lantern. It is lit from the inside by a candle, and what you see, shade like in the interior of the jack-o'-lantern's mouth, you see words are carved into the back of the jack-o'-lantern, and each of them they say, "Thou must walk a day in the shoes of a friend, else witness a companion's end. Unity shall set you free, else, by day's end, walk their shoes for eternity."
Oh, heck yeah, that worked. Sorry, I was testing it.
That's epic. Oh, wait, that's why I'm so tall now? Oh. I just thought I got a growth spurt.
So Star
Where did all my height go?
Me being
Where
me,
did all
I'm
of
not
my
even gonna
short
realize.
go? No!
I'm
Why
not even
are
gonna
you
realize
so
that I'm in
big?
Finn's body for like a brief moment.
You
Until I
are a
look
lot
up-
skinnier.
Nah, until I look to the left of me to realize
You're
that the
and
body of
shorter.
water that is supposed to be in my room is not there.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm going to look down and
Star,
let out a
why are you in my
blood-curdling
room?
scream.
Oh, what the heck? Finn's going to, like, run out, like, trying to go towards, what's it called, where the scream is.
Be careful, there's many dangers that oppose in my room.
Like what? I'm scared.
Trapdoors, sharks, I keep everything in the
Sharks.
Where-
It's like, I have an exotic zoo somewhere tucked in my room.
Yeah.
Alright, can I, like, roll, like, acrobatics or something to try to maneuver my way through all this to get out?
Bold of you to assume that I have a decent acrobatics roll.
You
We've
have
already figured
Joke's
that
on
out.
you.
You have proficiency in acrobatics.
Yeah, give me a quick second, Frackstone.
I have a proficiency in acrobatics. doesn't
Yes, you
matter.
do. You have a +4.
Anyway, continue on.
So-
I will let out my blood-curdling scream as I realize that I am in Finn's body.
Oh, what the heck was that? Wait, that kind of sounds like me. Wait, question. Does the body swapping, like, change our voices? Like, do I sound like Star?
You do. In your head, you sound like yourself.
Oh.
I hate it here.
Okay.
Hey, like this,
Go to my
alright?
actual room.
Where did all my short go?
Where did all my
I'm so
short
lost
go?
about that.
Where did all my muscles go?
It's really
I
funny.
tried to make disgruntled bird noises, but it comes out as a roar.
No, it comes out as a growl. Let's be honest here.
Wait, which?
I try to cast my magic
Oh,
and it
God
doesn't
dang it.
work.
That's
Oh.
not where I wanted
Also,
it to
you're
go.
crawling with insects, Star.
Oh yeah, I also feel insects crawling all over me.
Sure do.
Finn's gonna go ahead and, like, walk into the room. Wait, is it unlocked?
You give me a quick
mean-
second. I'm trying to get everybody situated.
Oh,
Make sure
sorry.
everybody can actually functionally
Hey,
play.
Borb,
Right?
whose body are you in?
I'm in Frackstone.
Oh, I thought you were in like Izumi.
Oh, nice.
No, since Uzumi isn't here, he ended up not getting put in the
Good.
little
Oh.
roster of people.
Wait, then how is
Didn't get
everybody
mixed up.
swapped? Because there's only like 5 of us, right? Wait, 1,
There's 6 of us playing.
4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us.
Okay, but don't hurt your brain.
To go over there,
Why did I hurt my brain?
and then Kocho gets to go right there.
Oh, sweet! Oh, we finally get to see stuff. Oh, it's the sea thingy.
I have learned how to separate people.
Hey, we finally get to see stuff. Oh, wait, you didn't know how to separate people? I know how to do that.
Well, I've learned
I'm
how
in
to
the
do it
wrong
now.
room.
I learned how to do that on like my first day of DMing.
I
Hey,
know how to separate
I'm-
people physically.
I'm in the south rooms and I can see nothing.
Ah.
I'm in the north rooms. Give me north.
what?
Okay, I forgot who was supposed to be in which room. I apologize for that.
Finn cannot swim.
This is Finn's room? Wow, it's so barely furnished.
I've never.
I'm sorry.
Why am
my
I in
room-
Finn's room?
Oh, Chaw, dude.
Don't worry about it. I'm fixing things.
I'm again lost to the darkness.
It's like,
Adrift
how
in
did
a
I
sea of black and white.
Oh, look,
Oh,
how did I get here? Who am I?
Anyway, I have barbarosed my way into Frackstone's room.
Borrowed your way in. I'd like an explanation.
There we go.
That is
I'm gonna-
the
I'm gonna
explanation.
go walk around.
Can Finn go ahead and like kind of, go over to the screen because he's, alarmed that one of his, party members kind of, might have
I
gone
am blood curdling screams. I'm going to look to the left and
Why
right of
is
me
everything
after I finish
reversed?
my screaming and realize that Sev is not there.
Nope.
Oh wait, is Sev where I am?
Technically,
That's his own
yes.
subsection of the room.
I haven't like built that actual section there yet. But he is like separated in like a different little like bubble part of the room.
He gets his own little subsection
Uh-huh.
so he can have privacy.
Wait. Hey, Crit,
Or
do you
Yo.
use Incarnate for your maps?
Yes.
Okay, I thought that looked familiar.
So do you go
That's
towards the
first
like
thing
main
I
room?
thought.
Oh well, before you do that, on your bedside tables, for each of you, there is a little bit of extra stuff. On Loki's and Barbaros's nightstands, you have a
Oh no. Loki,
smattering
what have you
of
done?
smaller pumpkins.
Smaller pumpkins. I'm
Um,
picking them all up with my
on-
extra big
I'm sorry.
tiefling hands.
Yeah, I can hold so many things. For Frackstone and Borb, you have little stuffed bats. For Star and Finn, you have little stuffed spiders.
Oh, that's so cool.
So like little
what'd you
handmade
say
kind of
it was
guys.
for me and Loki?
Little
pumpkins.
pumpkins, like stuffed ones, like
Okay, okay.
knitted, hand knitted kind of things.
Picking them
Spend
all
about
up
5
in my
minutes.
big old tiefling hands.
I'm gonna spend about 5 minutes trying
Where
to
do I put them?
figure out how to pick them up
They're
with
as
a
big as
with
me.
hand.
Mm. So many struggles.
How can I carry these? They're the same. How can I carry these? Like all together, they're the same size as me. So I can't do this.
My head's so small.
Roll a dex save.
I was about to roll a wisdom save because of the crisis of identity.
We're all having separate identity crisis.
Finn really isn't. He just isn't really thinking.
Bro's getting stressed out.
I'm just focusing on my big old hands.
Look at all these things I can do.
How many fingers do you have, Frackstone?
5. have
I only have 4.
4, yeah.
Oof.
Oh, that's gotta be trippy.
Yeah, I'm
I
like
only have
staring at
4
my
too.
pinky and I'm like just moving it. Like, what the fuck is this?
No wonder we're so worried about our hands. We are 4-fingered bitches.
Why is this here?
I'm still trying to pick up the damn bats. Dude.
I guess I'll grab whatever item was sitting between me and Finn.
You have
Finn is
little
gonna-
spiders. Little
I'm
stuffed
going to
ones.
put them in. I'm assuming Finn has some kind of pack of some sort.
He's
Finn
got.
has pockets.
There you go.
I carry a satchel. Ugh.
The barbarity of
They're
pockets.
actually pretty nice pockets. But you can feel a dagger in there.
Oh yeah, you keep daggers hidden all over you.
He sleeps with a dagger.
Daggers and sharp
I have a
sticks.
bat.
So,
Yeah, you also see 6 sharp sticks in there.
as
Or was it
each of
9?
you touches your little stuffed things, you find yourselves elsewhere.
Oh. What the heck? Was it not like just in like my room?
Me.
Bless you.
That's what mine.
Oh, what the heck is this?
Oh my gosh, I'm that short?
Yeah.
No,
I'm this
you have to
tall?
roll a stealth check to see if you even notice your own self.
I'm sorry. What? I'm in the abyss now.
I feel like I would know my own hiding strategies.
Oh, hey, Finn.
And also, I feel like Barb would not.
It doesn't
Barb's
matter
instinct would
because
not
I'm
be,
hidden
I'm going to
in the
immediately
haze.
hide. It would be,
Still in a panic, believing this is a dream. Star is going to, well, not Star, Finn, I guess, is going to activate his knightly arm.
Oh, what the Finn? Oh, wait, why are you doing that?
I still think this is a dream. I think you're some kind of imposter.
Finn is just an idiot.
dude's playing Among Us.
Who are you and why are you in my body?
So as
What do
you
mean, I'm
were
Finn? What?
teleported,
Wait.
you know 2 things. First, the only way you get to leave is by finding the thing that's been hidden from you. And 2, the thing that's been hidden from you is a locket. And somewhere within the area that you currently are located, it is hidden. For Loki and Barbaros, you have to look amongst the jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins inside of the pumpkin patch you're currently sitting in to figure out which one of them has your has the locket. The thing is that the jack-o'-lanterns are alive.
Uh-oh.
Okay, because there were so many ways I was gonna be able to just circumvent that.
Give me back my body.
None of y'all are, no, then I had to remember none of y'all are full casters.
Technically, I'm a full caster.
The to hide from the jack-o'-lanterns, you will have to either, hide, or figure out a way to impersonate them. For Frackstone and Borb, you're inside of a cave filled with glowing green mushrooms. And
Not have refused to eat it.
Wait, does
Okay,
that
guys.
mean I have to roll, or does he have to roll?
Well, give me just a quick second. You have to find your locket. It is amongst the when you look up to the top of the cavern, you find that it is filled with giant bats. And each bat has a unique pattern on its back. And you need to find the one that coincides with the locket that has been hidden from you. One of the bats here has it.
Cool.
Star and Finn,
Let's go.
you're in a giant spider nest.
Oh, that's what this is?
Yep, you're in a cavern filled with giant spider webbing.
Spider.
Oh.
A quick statement: Star does not like spider. Ew.
Well,
Oh, I actually
here you
just
go.
had a session where I was fighting spiders.
There are a myriad of holes in the wall. Some of these holes have spiders in them. Some of them don't. You're welcome, Fraxstone.
Okay, so we have to go through the holes?
You have to investigate the holes. If you find one with a spider in it, something bad might happen. If you find one without a spider in it, there might be treasure in there. Or there might just be a dead body.
Alright, so we're looking in holes.
Yes.
And hopefully not dying or getting treasure.
Well, the bad thing is that you might get bit or get webbed. You won't none of this stuff is inherently dangerous. It's just that you have a time limit.
Okay.
So I will be. We can do Loki and Barbaros first.
Okay.
Y'all got this. I believe in y'all.
The chat is canonical.
The chat is
Yes,
canonical.
it is. Yes,
So-
it is. What I typed in. Oh wait. Oh no, you're talking about the Discord chat.
Yes, short bird kick. So
Star
what
shot.
is our pair of tall person and not tall person doing in terms of figuring out where your locket is?
You're the not
And
tall
also figure out how to hide from the jack-o'-lanterns.
The locket's in a jack-o'-lantern,
Yes.
and we have to figure out which jack-o'-lantern, but they're all trying to kill us.
They are certainly not very happy to see you.
If we were to kill a jack-o'-lantern, if we were to kill the jack-o'-lantern holding the locket, would the locket disappear
Um,
or destroy?
it would certainly not be in the spirit of this exercise.
Dang.
I was
Then
gonna kill
can
the
I
locket.
roll a nature check to see if one of the pumpkins is weird in comparison to the other pumpkins?
You could do a perception check.
Dang. He's not proficient in perception.
I'll do the.
How'd I do?
Hey, that's not that bad.
Um,
You could have one.
you look around, and the thing
do the
that
perception check.
Dang, Crunchwrap, I'm so sorry. You are crunching and rapping.
No.
That's crazy.
He's rapping?
That is crazy.
That's kind of wacky.
No.
oh,
Bye,
I think he's dying.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Okay, cool.
So Loki as Barbaros, being so tall, means that you can see a lot of things.
Whoa. Not enough things.
The first thing that you really notice is that some of the jack-o'-lanterns, even though they've got, like, they're lit up from the inside, they're not actually producing any light.
Creepy.
Those are the ones that aren't moving. The rest of them that are producing light are moving. They're like, looking around, and some of them are even like having conversations with each other.
Okay.
Oh, what are they talking
There's
about?
sentient?
Do I notice like a particularly dark patch that would be more likely to have Locket Pumpkin?
Not really, because most of the light, with your perception check, it's difficult for you to pinpoint certain patches with less light, because all of them seem to be fairly equally bright.
I see. Okay. Well, can I... Oh, you go ahead. I already did something.
So, some of the pumpkins are just regular pumpkins, right?
Yes, there's normal pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns. The jack-o'-lanterns the majority of them are moving, some of them are not, even though they still have like the light coming from the inside, but they're not producing it outside. If that makes sense.
And I hide in one, and then pull out my pull out Loki's glowy sword. Yeah.
For what purpose?
Really look like one.
Oh, so
They
you
will
want
bust them with us.
do a stealth roll.
This is beautiful. I love this already.
Stealth. Okay.
That's just my favorite thing about my character. It's just
Loki.
batshit stealth rolls.
Holy
Heck
smokes!
yeah!
Jeez, a 30?
Oh
Okay, 30.
Yeah!
Loki,
30?
you have just experienced what it means for when you become invisible to tall people.
Like, oh no.
At one time, you knew that Barbaros was here. You could see your little fluffy body, and then you looked around, and then you looked down, and he's gone. And then there's a jack-o'-lantern just kind of like looking at you with little furry feet and 2 ears coming out of the top.
That is beautiful. I love this.
Excellent. Excellent work.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Couldn't have done it any better myself, especially because you're too big. Give me my short back.
give me my short back.
I honestly, I want to see. I would love to see a stealth roll out of Barbaros at this point.
This was you inspired. So, you're
I'm
welcome.
glad I'm an excellent teacher.
Yeah,
God.
I will make it so that
Now you see her,
everybody
now you see him, now you
can
don't.
witness it.
That's
You need like a pumpkin token now.
Oh, that's epic.
You found a way to hide
Oh,
amongst them. My goal is just gonna be fight them all off.
That's what I
So
would have done normally.
this way you guys can see what's going on. This field is big enough that y'all can witness it, but
Thanks, cryptocurrency.
don't. You cannot participate. You aren't actually there. This is just so that you guys can see what's going on.
You're lacking in physicality.
Yeah.
A screen just appears in each of our rooms. We have to watch.
we can say that. The other ones aren't big enough for other people to participate, so this will be the only one that everybody gets to see. Oh God.
Twilight
Okay.
Crusader.
So Loki or Barbaros, you are now currently disguised as a jack-o'-lantern. They barely even look at you. You pretty much have free reign to walk around. Just try not to do anything suspicious.
Can I like point out pumpkins that aren't glowing for him to look in?
Sure, I'll let you do another perception check, but with advantage.
Oh heck yeah. Me? Perception?
Yes. You perception.
I
you.
perception.
Oh.
He's not built for perception.
No.
Good at smashing stuff.
You know that the patch directly in front of you, like this pumpkin, this guy, and that guy, aren't producing any light. And you know that a couple of the pumpkins over here aren't producing very much light. And there's like one down here at the very, very bottom corner.
Okay. Can I investigate these pumpkins?
The ones that are nearby to you?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, that's pretty great. You do find inside of each pumpkin a different locket.
Oh no!
Wait, it's
It's
locked?
not one for me.
They're just different lockets. They're not the locket we need to find though.
You do not find any connection to these particular ones.
Can I remove these pumpkins? You know what? I have the capability. Hold on.
Smash the pumpkin.
Hold on.
Smash the pumpkin.
Wop.
Smash the pumpkin.
Fine.
Smash the pumpkin.
These pumpkins are empty.
They're
They're gone.
Yeet.
Hopefully the one with the furry legs is not chosen.
Picks it up on accident. Oh, my bad, bro.
There's a rabbit in this one. Oh, hey.
Oh.
It's like, oh hey, a Loki. Wait, me? Loki?
It might.
It's the existential
Wait a minute.
dread that takes a hold of him.
I'm wandering over to those pumpkins that I noticed earlier.
All right,
Do not have any
Barbaros,
light.
what are you doing as tiny wandering pumpkin man?
I would just like be casual with all the living pumpkins. I was trying to tell you to put the locket at loose. Yeah.
Crunchiest
Oh,
crunch.
well. Dang, if
Technical
I spoke
difficulties,
robot, we'd be
number
in the good.
72.
Hold on. Ah.
Ah,
Crunch
that
Wraps here
It was
supreme.
crunchy this time.
Did that work?
it's better.
Is it better?
I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna try again.
Hooray!
Yeah.
So I was
Motivation.
trying to say, put the lock. Excuse me. I was trying to say, put the locket in your pocket, so that we don't lose it. I'm gonna go be casual.
As you wander amongst the living jack-o'-lanterns, each of them greet you. It's like, hey, bud, how's it going?
What is
Oh,
the name that they're using?
I lost the locket.
What did the locket look like?
I lost the locket. See, I had a concussion. I don't remember. The farmer dropped me.
Okay. Do a deception roll for me.
Loki, are you particularly good at deception rolls?
Yeah, I'm really good at deception. But I'm
Wait, you're
better
a
at
rogue.
intimidation. Yeah, I'm a rogue.
I can't see these rolls coming from them. Oh, there it goes. I think my game was just frozen.
Yeah, it's a little bit laggy for me too.
Crunch. I'm kidding.
And I roll intimidation.
No, it's got to be deception.
Okay.
It's not like my deception roll is bad. It's probably like a +6 or 7.
It's a 3.
It's a +3.
No,
What?
but you got a
I thought my charisma
No,
was
but
super
you
high.
got a-
I'm wrong.
+9
My charisma
on
is high.
intimidation.
Man, I got those mixed up. Sorry.
No, I have the highest charisma of this group.
I don't know I think Fraxstone's is pretty high.
Oh, is it really?
He, he is a sorcerer.
Oh, wait. Hey, Finn, what's my charisma?
I don't know. I'm watching Chainsaw Man.
Bruh.
Oh.
So anyway, pumpkins, how do they react to Farmer Dropped?
They're like, man, that sucks. We feel for you. We've got like we've got like a workman's comp for that kind of thing. As for your locket debacle, we've all kind of got like some strange accessory necklace kind of thing. Unless you tell me which one you're specifically looking for, can't really help you too much with it.
Sorry, I'm supposed to believe that these pumpkins have unionized?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Every good villain has a union. Because otherwise, someone would come along and pull a Shrek because you don't even have dental. Okay.
And he's not wrong. She's not. I can't even argue with
Episode
that.
3 of Shrek references.
How many Shrek references have we made?
Only 3 so
I
far.
don't even know. You've been keeping track?
Yes, I made the first one.
Nice, man. Oh, that's sweet, dude.
Oh. He's not a supporter of Shrek.
We're sorry, Frankstone.
No, that was Barbaros. Welcome back.
I guess it wasn't working, but or either it wasn't working or no one could hear me. What? Okay.
Hello?
You cut out again, man.
Oh no.
Okay, I thought we like.
What?
I thought we had just like fixed like all of our issues before we started.
His
Crunchwrap, I'm so sorry, but
his connection is always kind of
Oh wait.
finicky.
That's funny.
can I investigate these pumpkins
Sure.
while we're at it? Investigation.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I've been trying
We
to
can hear
speak.
you.
Okay, cool. Because I was trying to speak like for a while.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't know
your
how
mic
long, but it was a
keeps
while.
cutting out. We apologize. But your mic keeps quite cutting out for us. My whole computer is being laggy right now.
Rest
Anyway,
in peace. Or pieces.
You said. He said that we have workers' compensation, but they can't help me unless they know what it looks like.
Uh-huh.
I was going to respond to that,
Okay.
but then starts talking. Listen, man. I don't remember what it looks like. But if you show me them all, I'll remember.
It's like, well, there's like a couple hundred of us in here. You'd have to, go up to each and every one to show you their miscellaneous necklace piece hidden inside of their uniquely animated mouths.
Can just the guys in the 50-foot area show me? For just these hold on.
In your vicinity.
And can Johnny show me? Just you guys?
They just kind of like look at each other.
Prefer-
Do a perception or a persuasion check for me.
That was Eddie. Uh-oh.
That's not
I
that.
was gonna use intimidate.
What kind of thuggishness are you trying to intimidate them with?
I said, man.
I'm a bigger pumpkin. You can get squashed.
I can move around. You can't.
It's gonna be pumpkin v pumpkin. Is this what this is becoming?
He's doing pumpkin on pumpkin violence.
Violence. Oh,
Oh
God,
no.
no.
The humanity.
Relations with
The
them, though.
Geneva Convention for Pumpkins.
Then roll intimidate.
Oof.
As far as your investigation, Loki,
Yeah.
you find more lockets.
They're not my locket, though.
These ones
Okay.
you feel like a weird buzz, but it's coming from each one.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna mark off these pumpkins that I've checked.
For Barbaros, you have successfully intimidated the pumpkins around you, who are not keen on being bullied, but they're less keen on being squashed, especially by one who can move around. So each of them stick out their long, pumpkin-y tongues at you and show you the lockets that they have inside. You feel the same kind of buzzing that Barbaros does, or Loki does.
Locaros.
Labaros.
Locaros and Boki.
So I will allow you to do another perception check.
Oops, me?
Yes.
Yay, perception.
They are not,
No.
Mr. Wow, Barbaros.
You
They,
can't see shit.
well, as far as you're concerned, each of the ones that those pumpkins like showed you, you just felt like a magical buzz from.
Barbaros, you just have like that low of perception.
Bite off their tongues. Steal the lockets.
Chaw,
I mean,
dude.
they won't
honestly-
stop them from taking them.
Personally, I feel like y'all could take. I feel like y'all could clear a room of pumpkins.
Y'all got this. I believe in y'all.
Lord Bar.
Oh, crunch wrap.
Oh, crunch. You're so far behind.
I'll
no,
allow
you
you to
just
roll that
Barbaros to my
perception
Loki.
again.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me perception again.
Guys,
It's not
like,
his strong suit.
none of you guys have. Mark.
Oh my god.
No.
You said that this pumpkin was empty. I want to look at it.
Yeah.
But I also want to know what's going on.
What happened?
Hey,
Oh.
I'm down in the bottom corner.
So you check out that pumpkin. You find another buzzy locket.
Okay, you just.
What?
He said, "Okay, you disappeared." I was just telling him where I was.
It's because he doesn't have a token with dark vision. Because
Oh, I
it's
have dark
nighttime.
vision?
Yeah.
Heck yeah!
Oh, no.
Imagine not
Oh
being
no, it
able to
wasn't
see.
dark vision. That's hilarious. It got
um.
me back. But it wasn't the dark vision. It was just that like she disappeared entirely off of my screen. Like she was out of bounds.
I stole your token.
Like,
I'm
she was
keeping
there.
it.
So with a
You were there, you totally
perception
not.
of 11, which is higher than the 10 you had before.
He's not gonna look it. I don't know what he's doing with all this hype, but it ain't looking.
Parts of your mind are like, I need to hit things with giant sword, and I need more swords.
Oh
Is
yeah,
made
you have
for
a compelling
wackus
urge to go
bonkus.
and buy swords.
Yes.
I've been trying to do more than wackus or bonkus, but it's really getting,
You are able to pinpoint that this particular pumpkin looks slightly different from the ones around it.
Hey, Boki. That pumpkin, that big one right there, I point at it. So that way Boki can look at it. Please
Hey
investigate.
you.
You, he says.
Hey
Dude.
you.
That is a pumpkin that is not reacting to you. That is not one of the
Right
living
now.
ones.
Oh. Okay.
The one directly behind it is like, are you talking to that jack-o'-lantern dude? Like, what's going on? Can you not tell the difference between your, the non-living and the living members of this species?
He has a
they, like,
concussion. Leave him
dead?
be.
Wait, are the non-living ones dead?
No, they're just not animated.
They're
Oh.
non-sentient.
Uh-huh.
It was,
So look at like
Intimidates him into
Dylan
believing the
Madison.
concussion story.
recently got a concussion. Don't be me.
I was like, oh, sorry, man. Have you gone to, like, a workman's comp for that? Should probably go see, like, a doctor
A
or, like,
farmer?
a
Like
person who knows
You
things.
should go see a botanist.
I
I was intimidating the non.
Honestly, you should probably see a druid.
I will in the morning.
Okay. He's like, fine, man. Jeez. Do an investigation of the unliving one.
Wow.
Wow. Good job.
Hello,
Wow.
we're gonna see a botanist.
Wait.
Wow. You find inside of that particular pumpkin a silver locket. And it feels unique.
Thank you. That was expensive.
He's
Huh?
speaking robot again.
Run trap back.
Dobo arigato.
Oh, I'm into that.
That's R2D2. Quit beating up your keyboard so much, Finn.
I'm typing.
My cat unplugged my fan.
I have to get like
I wasn't a big fan of it.
at least 2 to 3
You found
character sheets
special
done before I
thing. Why don't
lose,
you come
like,
talk to me about
what
special
it is
thing?
then.
I was about to say that.
Are you a quest giver?
Now I
got
want.
a big old exclamation point.
I want. Since you're so small and amongst a smattering of pumpkins, I want you as Loki to do a perception check for me. Nope. Go back.
Go back.
Oh, me?
Uh huh.
Perception time.
Yeah, you gotta see if you can find your tall friend.
Should I wave my arms?
Yes.
Make it easier?
Sure.
Like, I don't see you, because I can't see shit.
All
'cause
you
apparently
see
that's
is
not what you do.
all you see is Loki's eye, or like your bunny ears.
Oh. That's, focused it.
All you see is the moving pumpkin.
I'll allow you to roll that again because you're because
Your
Andy is
waving its arms.
yeah, there you go. Between your voice calling back at you and the waving of arms, you are able to find your way back to your partner. Boop, 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 boop.
What?
Hello, it's me again.
You have found a silver locket.
I'm so sorry, Crunchwrap. Carlos is typing. What do I call you?
Lobaros? Larbaros?
Labaros. It's Labaros and Boki.
No!
Yes!
So this is
Labaros.
Lazaro stuff.
Boki. It is me, Lavaros. Tell me, Boki, what of this locket you found?
I found like a silver locket, and that weird guy over there, he's not moving at all. He's being strange. Yeah, hold on. You're too good at deception. Anyway, so anyway, I found this weird locket. Here, look at it.
I'm looking.
It's the only silver one that I've seen.
I'm using both of your eyes to look at this locket.
Taking a deep, long, Barbaros-eyed look at it, you do see that it does have 2 crudely drawn stick figures. One of which is very short with bunny ears, the other one is very tall with horns and a pokey tail.
Oh. This looks significant.
Like Pokemon?
Just Finn.
Alright, sorry.
Alright, what if we both put on the locket at the same time?
Why don't you just open it?
Oh!
Yes.
No, I'm gonna do mine.
So, You attempt with the not very long chain that this locket is strapped to, or not strapped to,
Oh.
but
No,
like
I'm
attached
just gonna
to.
straight up face plant onto the ground to make it easy enough for us to get our heads together.
Okay. You, through trial and error, you squeeze both of your heads into the chain of this locket, and nothing happens.
Now we can open the locket.
Okay. When you open the locket, a sense of magical wonderment comes over you, and you find yourselves back in your old bodies. But in your
Yeah.
possession
It feels good to be back.
is a mask of the other person.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Loki, you have a mask with Barbaros's features on it, but like kind of cartoonishly made. And Barbaros has a mask of you, Loki. A little
Excellent.
black rabbit mask with a little white dot in the middle of it.
That sounds adorable.
Labaros shall rise again.
Labaros and Bucky, their adventures continue.
Labaros and
Sounds like
Pokey.
some sort of ship
A match
name.
made in a pumpkin patch.
Wow.
Dog, that sounds like some sort of ship name.
And you find yourselves back in your beds.
Oh, nice. It's good to be tall. And
It's good to be short.
And as you
This
do
is
wake
excellent.
up, you find that Victory kind of startles up out of what she was dreaming of, and Starsinger does. And now we go to
Who's the next spooky bear?
the Bat Cave.
Hey, buddy.
The Bat
You
Cave?
okay?
That'd be Frackstone and Borb.
Sazun.
I was going to murder all of the pumpkins, but you said it would be a bad idea.
Uh-huh.
It would just be against the spirit. We still could have done it, but this was more fun.
we
If
could have
not
done
more,
it.
we could have murdered all of the pumpkins.
But then
That's
they
what
would
you-
have gone to HR if any of them lived.
Hopefully they have dental.
If any of them lived, I'll eat them.
Wow.
Grotesque.
Bro.
Yeah.
Kinda dark,
Don't
man.
eat sentient things.
What do you mean? We eat chickens, we eat cat. Are those sentient?
I'm gonna have to rethink my veganism over here.
Bats are
Eh,
friends,
you are.
not food.
Fish aren't friends. They are definitely food. Not crabs, though. Not crabs.
Dang, Loki, you're vegan because you can't eat hurt animal. You're vegan because you can't hurt animals. You just can't eat anything.
It's
That's crazy.
I'm not vegan because I can't hurt animals. I'm vegan because I am a rabbit.
Uh-huh. Literally cannot eat anything
Oh.
else. So, we join
It's just how-
Frackstone and Borb, who are currently sitting inside of a cave filled with gigantic bats. You'll probably have to use that nice little lantern that you have for Frackstone in Borb's pocket.
I have a regular lantern. I just also have a sleepy one.
Let's pull out
Well,
the regular one.
So, Frackstone, since neither one of you can see in the dark, I'm going to have you do a dexterity save to see if you grab the right one.
Am I in the right bedroom?
I think I grabbed the right one.
You certainly friggin' did.
I'm
You
just
asked
shouting
Arden
through
to
the
dexterity
darkness. Just go, it's the one on the left.
How do you hold things with 4 fingers?
How do you hold things with 5?
These are so many fingers.
Also, how are you so short?
I am tall now.
I can reach things on the top shelf.
It helps if you can see him too.
We should probably look around and try to figure out where things are.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna do a perception check because apparently I'm actually proficient in them now.
Hey. So as you light up your lantern, you start to notice the patterning on the backs of the gigantic bats covering the ceiling. A lot of them just kind of have like a normal kind of black furred back, but some of them have symbols ranging from like a crucifix to a like a star symbol, and with a 16 in perception, you start to see that a pattern is kind of beginning, and you see that it goes um, star plus um, like kind of like an X shape, and then a like a sunburst. So you're like seeing that, um, you feel like you could probably follow that and see where that takes you.
Okay, I'm gonna follow it.
Okay.
I follow as much as I can. Sorry, I have really bad hiccups.
That's okay. Hey, remember, Fragstone, you have Borb's token.
I know. Because it has name on it.
Uh-huh.
Have we moved on to somebody else?
We are now doing Borb and Fragstone.
Yeah, we're on Borb and Fragstone.
So how did Loki and the other one end?
They found unionized pumpkins. Using teamwork, found the pumpkin that had the correct locket in it, and are now back to their normal selves with masks of one another in their current position.
You said a mask?
Masks of one another.
Crypt.
Huh?
Where is this pattern leading me?
Down this way.
Okay.
So just keep going forward.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
I recommend taking small movements.
Okay.
I'm going to have both of you do stealth checks for me, as you're starting to get into like portions of the cave that have like lichen and like bones and stuff scattered on the ground. Oh yeah, you're both fine. You're able to maneuver your way through it all. I mean, Fragstone has a +7 and Borb has an 11. So
I'm actually kind of amazed that we got such high rolls after the rolls that both Loki and Barbaros were getting.
You mean Boki and Larbaros?
Yes.
Yeah.
Boki and the Barros for the win.
I hate it.
Absolutely.
So you're able to stop or
Hard
step
right
softly, and
I tread softly and carry a big stick.
yeah.
No, your big stick's in the shop.
Oh, never mind. I don't have a big stick.
Your big stick's in the shop.
Tread softly and mourn the big stick.
Well, it's being changed, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So
You do carry a
you
javelin though.
you find yourself in a larger portion of the cave. You see that there's the glowy mushrooms still, and the pattern seems to be going off into this like this little tunnel right over here. But the issue is that that entire tunnel is dark. There is no um, mushrooms against the walls. All you really see are more bat backs and um, well, they're giant animals, so giant bat poop.
So I'm hearing giant bat noises.
Yes, miscellaneous
I can
bat
mimic
noises
those.
are happening.
I can mimic those.
You sure can. What do you intend to use with your mimicry? Or like what purpose did you want?
I was just gonna, try to aid it in our. Even though our stealth rolls are impressive, it sounds like they're getting closer to us, so we're just to aid in our blending in.
In
Disguise any
bat,
noises
you're
we
just
make.
like, hey, Steve.
See if these bats are
What's up, Pod?
unionized as well.
They
I didn't
do.
say nothing.
They have like their echolocation and
My God.
miscellaneous bird or bat related noises. They you're able to mimic some of the noises that they make. I'm gonna have you do an insight check.
They got Batbra over there instead of Barbara.
Uh,
Did me and Finn get transported
No,
back into the
I
corner?
see nothing.
Oh.
I noticed
yes, you
nothing.
did. You get a little like you have like a little bit of the gist of what they're saying to one another, and you're able to mimic back of what you approximate to say. Um, Nothing is happening. I'm just getting up for a glass of water. Um, the affirmatives that come back are as as you've expected. But you actually see like one of the bats like come off of the wall and go towards the back of the cave.
Okay, I say we follow him.
And he just goes.
I
Goes around the
whispered
corner.
to Borb, I'm like, when we get close enough, use the lantern.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to move the map.
Gotta squeeze through. And as you come around the corner and squeeze through the entrance to the next part of the cave, you find that there is quite literally a sink in the back.
I just imagine like I bump my head on a rock trying to squeeze through
Oh
right here.
yeah. You're like striding through here thinking that like there's nothing, and then you've like hit your head on like a bat ear. Um, Rocks have fallen on you when normally they fall on someone else first. You scraped your hands on things that you normally wouldn't have, and when you're going through the smaller opening there, you do have to like tuck into your gut instead of just like, strutting through like you see your smaller companion do.
I would just like to point out that that Fraxstone would probably just naturally be still doing this, even though he's so much shorter. He
Uh-huh.
would be reacting as if he's dodging all the things that he normally have to dodge.
Yeah. It's just that you've so far in this adventure, you've not experienced any of the things that you would normally have to experience.
I would never fat shame, but it is a tight squeeze.
Ironically enough, Fraxstone is in great shape. He was an athlete.
I'm aware he was a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you see the giant bat towards the back of the room in the process of filling up a literal glass of water from a tap coming out of the wall.
Oh, I don't have my spells. I was gonna use thaumaturgy, but I can't. Oh, what can I do? What can I do?
Wait a second. Thaumaturgy. What's that one do again?
It amplifies sound, so I was gonna try and surprise him into dropping whatever he has.
Or, we could just convince him to give it to us.
I don't think either one of us are great at convincing, but sure, let's go.
You're a bard, don't you have persuasion?
No, I maybe.
You do have persuasion. You just don't have expertise in it.
Listen, man,
try
I
it.
don't have my sheet up. I don't know. I'm trying to
gonna go
read
over to him and try
Fraxstone's
and-
itty bitty little page.
All right. What are you trying to persuade the bat to do?
Just tell us what's going on and if he knows where the item we're supposed to collect is.
Are you doing it in bat speak? Or are you just like
Attempting to, yes.
okay. His reaction is rather blasé. Finishes filling up the water and actually just kind of wanders over to you after you speak and hands you the glass of water and says in reply in bat speak, he just kind of, gestures at everybody sleeping and then says something. Pats you on the shoulder and starts to go back to what he was doing.
Do you have speak with animals?
I do not.
Ah, heck and heck.
I'm a sorcerer. I'm a cannon. I do damage. I don't do any of that other stuff.
Who talks nowadays?
Versus me, I'm pure utility, and I'm like, I don't know what I can do.
Do either one of you have nature?
You can kill it and speak with that.
You still have to understand them, and I do have more than half proficiency.
Oh, jeez. You are able to set up a rapport with this giant bat who is now convinced that you're just a shit bat. You're walking around on normal feet like a pleb. But
And
he is like
giant and yellow.
well, the bats have terrible eyes. So, with it being the dark and he's not like, trying to echolocate him anything around him. He's just like, well, these people are kind of strange. But strangest bats I've ever encountered. But they're already in the cave, so they must be part of the family. You understand through his gesticulations and the smattering of bat speak that you're learning, um, that they were brought here for some kind of contest, and each of them has a little something that they're supposed to hide from some outsiders. Obviously, you're not an outsider. You're part of the family.
Exactly.
We seem to be missing our somethings.
What did you do with it?
We fell and couldn't find it.
Well, that sucks. Well, I can't help you with that, but I can tell you to make sure that whoever these outsiders are, that they don't get to the end of the cave. Because good old Reggie at the end, he's the one that has whatever they're looking for.
Can do. Will not give any information to anyone.
And thank you for water.
You bet. And he just like wanders away, muttering things
bat.
about some people being bad at their job.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can see which one Reggie that he pointed to?
Sure. You can help as Frackstone, Borb.
Yeah. Perception.
Did that give me advantage? Well, Frackstone got a better one than me.
Between the two of you, you're able to figure out that right here is where Reggie be.
Okay.
Like the lights?
No, like right in between the lights.
No, because you said Reggie B.
About to mute you. No, I said that these other ones are too small, so you wouldn't be able to see for these ones. So one of you wanted.
Try and do a sleight of hand to get the item from Reggie?
Sure, you might need help from your taller compatriot to reach it.
I will use my actually decent athletics to lift him up.
Okay. So roll athletics. Beautiful. So you're lifted up in your tiny bird body up towards the ceiling by your much taller friend, and your tiny four-fingered hands come out, and you're able to snag the locket that is dangling from the sleeping Reggie's little like wing finger things. You did it so well that no, I'm never saying that. You get the locket off of it. It doesn't even like snag or anything. You have a wonderful job of doing that. You unhook it, and as you come down to the ground, you see that on the locket it is I believe, it's a bronze one, and on it is a poor rendition of a tiny bird person next to a much taller lizard person.
I shout, "Yes, we got it!"
And you see a couple hundred eyes from giant bats turn and look at you.
Open it, open it, open it, open it, open it.
That's where they open the locker.
As you do so, you switch back.
Just before I open it, we win.
It's like, get wrecked. You got beat by a tiny person and a lizard dude who can't see.
Before we go, I give you a little high five, or I pull in my
You're high
pinky and
five,
I go
I'm high
high
four.
4.
And then we take you and send you.
Borb, your character is broken as crap. How do you have so many expertises?
Rogue Bard? Question
Am
mark?
I supposed to see?
No,
We call that
No.
jack of all trades.
Oh, is that what that does?
No,
Pretty sure that's how
that's
that works.
half
No?
proficiency. Barb has 4 different expertises.
What? I have like 3 or 4 myself.
Yeah, it's because I have Jack of all trades and then I have expertise.
Am I supposed to see something other than
One
the
weapon
dining room?
expertise
No.
right here. Simple weapons. But I know
the-
Finn has a few.
I'm
Like,
closing
look-
Borb's
look
sheet
at him.
now since I'm back
Here,
to
let
my
me check.
body.
there you go.
Finn has a few.
So, Borb and Frackstone, you wake up inside of your own beds. You go out into I'll say that you go out to the main hall so you can go and hang out with Loki and Barbaros. You now have in your possession masks of your previous states. Frackstone, you have a white mask of Borb. That is like kind of cartoonish and stuff. And Borb, you have a cartoonish dragonborn mask of Frackstone.
Does
Can I
it
do a
fit on my
quick
beak?
math?
Yes.
Okay.
These are perfectly crafted to fit over all of your different snoots.
A.
I want to check and see if it's magical.
Wait for that.
Okay.
We now
Sorry,
go.
They have like 5 proficiencies.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah,
go
really?
to Star and Finn
Perception?
Let's go.
Chillin'
I've really been looking forward to
in
this.
the spider's den. You gotta look through holes.
We channel my inner
Animal
you know,
handling. Thank God.
channel my inner Finnness.
Your finesse.
Chaw, dude. You know I'd be finessing.
Anything.
Right click, Surfer Mute.
What did I do?
Not you.
Oh, okay. Oh,
What did
Borb.
Borb do?
What did Borb do?
Too many puns.
Oh, the finesse pun?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty dang good.
Hi, YouTube. I was a bad boy.
Borb was temporarily.
Who is Crunchy?
Alright.
Crazy.
All right, Star and Finn.
Like,
Start
dude,
Finn.
are you okay? You look kinda creeped out. Also, don't be alarmed. Alright? The bugs don't bite whatsoever, alright? The bugs don't bite. They're friends. And they know that we're not food. Alright?
Kill them all.
I hate spiders regardless.
Bugs are
They
food,
might
not
be crawling
friends.
on your face, but like, you'll be fine. Probably.
Oh, Frankston, do you not like? Yeesh. Understandable. I also might feel my skin
Okay,
crawling.
I just
Ugh.
don't want to like trigger nothing, man.
No, it's,
Huh?
it's more visual, but still, it's one of those things where I'm like, the shiver just happens.
Okay.
Ugh. I hate spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. So
Indeed.
how do we wanna- So is there a gigantic spider anywhere that might have what we're looking for?
It's in one of the holes is what is in one of is. So each of the holes either has a spider in it or a bunch of stuff, and each one is gonna have a locket in it. You don't know what your locket looks like, but you'll kind of know when you touch it.
Finn, for
Alrighty.
quick reference, I have like a buttload of summons
Chaw, dude.
as spells.
No, don't
That
cheat that way. You gotta look yourselves.
That gummit
Yeah.
crit.
Bruh.
How is that cheating?
I
That's
don't
using
even know
high
how
ability.
magic works. I mean, I can cast some spells,
You
but
gotta
like
reach in
this
and
stuff seems
dig
complicated.
I'm going to
around.
reach into the first hole I see.
Oh, that's what she said.
You know,
About
it
to have
wasn't
first
a
person.
whole joke without that's what she said.
You know what? I was
Alrighty.
waiting on somebody to do it anyway. I'm going to reach into the first hole I see.
Finn is also going to do that. He's going to try to go. I don't know. I guess he's
How
just
are
gonna
you
like
able
reach
to
his
move
hand
your
up.
token?
What do you
Are we
mean?
not
Easily.
testing?
No, I'm just talking
I'm moving
about.
Finn's token.
Okay, because I got real confused there.
I'm
What?
moving Finn's token and he's moving mine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
Why are you
do
guys-
a perception check as
Aw,
Star
dude.
Finn.
Oh, I also did the same thing.
Wait, am I Star or am I Finn?
You are Finn as Star. Don't make it more confusing. Just roll a perception check. The same thing with you, Star.
Okay.
Okay.
Far
This is
and
already
Sid.
very confusing.
The +7
Oh,
is really nice.
yeah,
by
I
the way.
know. Finn has amazing perception.
The +7 is great.
So you peek into the you peek in, so Star, you peek in to your hole and you see that there is a pile of like jewelry and like coinage and stuff, and sitting in it is a locket.
Do I feel the buzz?
You do not.
I steal the jewelry and the other things regardless.
Okay.
And stuff
As far as you, Finn,
Chomp.
as you're peeking in, a spidery face comes and tries to snap at you. Do a dexterity save.
Oh, hey, little buddy. Oh, yeah. Dex. Oh my god, I've been screwed over.
You're
So
fine.
yeah, my dex isn't the best.
Oh, dude. Hey, little buddy.
You're able to snap back before the thieves take anything from you.
Huh,
We
not
call,
mind me this time. I know
we
how
call
to
that
handle my
Eldritch
book.
Blast moment, by the way.
That would defeat the purpose of the contest, or not contest, but trial.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
no
I was saying
violence.
kill the spider that's jumping him.
I'm
Anyway,
just gonna go ahead and back up and go over to this hole.
did that one not have not a lock? I'm gonna go to the next hole.
This hole had a spider in it.
Yep, that one had a spider in it.
So do another
Finn
perception check.
started.
This hole right here.
Third, yes, sir.
This would be the hole right here.
Yeah, those are the holes. They look kind of weird, but they look holy.
Weird for holes. Anyway, I feel like I'm gonna use up all my nat 20s, and then I'm gonna need to roll one later.
Ouch. Ouch.
So
I
Star,
know, it is beautiful.
you find a spider lurking inside of the hole that you have investigated. Do a dex save.
You also have really good dexterity.
I
And
know.
rolled an 11.
That's his thing. He's good at dexterity because he's a ranger.
You're able to pull back and not have anything bad happen.
Chaw, dude.
As for Finn,
Chaw.
you peek inside and you see that there is a pile of miscellaneous treasure and a locket.
Oh, sweet. Can I pick all of it up?
Sure.
Do I feel the buzz?
You feel a minor buzz.
Oh, sweet, dude. Is this the thing?
Don't know.
Hey, Star, I think I found something over here. Star? Wait, I mean Finn? Yo, Finn, I found something over here. Oh, okay, I did just have to say Finn. Wait, are you Finn or am I Finn?
I'm gonna blow up.
I threw up in my mouth a little.
Well, good, man.
Okay, I'm gonna reach into the hole and do I feel the buzz?
I already took it out.
Yeah, he's got it in his hand.
Like this thing kind of feels like kind of tingly.
A light buzz.
Also
okay. He's gonna go ahead and like
that's the first
open
one
it.
that we need, correct?
What?
Do we have to find 2 of them or just 1?
Just one.
He's gonna go ahead and open it then.
Nothing happens.
Huh. What is it? Does the inside just look normal, or is there like anything like special?
All you see carved into the interior of the locket is a giant F.
Huh. Strange. Alright.
Anyway.
He's gonna go over
So I'm
here
gonna
to
go
the
into this
side,
hole, and I'm assuming running another.
and he's
Perception.
going to also go
Yeah.
through.
Mm.
My God, you have horrible perception, man.
Yeah, we've I'm pretty sure we've had this discussion.
Established.
We've
This
established
is like
this over
the
multiple.
opposite. That's the
10?
first bad roll that you've rolled. Wait, don't you get the 24?
No, the 24 is from the previous one.
24 is
Oh,
previous.
okay.
That's a 10. I don't see it.
So Finn, you see another empty hole with a smattering of bones and another locket.
Oh, dude.
As for Star, you find another spider. Do a dex save.
Oh, I'm getting real lucky. Love
What is
these
the
little
if I
guys.
fail this?
Well, you're able to pull away. Get out of there before the spooter tries to
My bad.
Excuse
bite
me.
you.
Right? Okay. Right there. You rolled higher in acrobatics than I will ever roll.
That's a 19.
By the way,
Ow.
I will go to this
Ow.
hole. I will make my perception.
Okay.
Ow. I accidentally rolled acrobatic.
So, Crypt, I actually gotta get going. I have something that I forgot I have to set up before tomorrow.
Okay.
Good luck.
Alright.
What is it? Oh,
Sorry, I'll message you.
Okay. Talk to
Okay.
you later.
Bye.
bye.
See ya, boy. Bye.
See you next week.
Have a good day.
Evening.
Alright.
Anyway, that 18 succeed?
It's evening?
Persuasion?
Oh, that's a persuasion. My bad.
See?
It's fun time
First
of
singing
day.
Symphony to the Spider. 26.
Wow, Finn's kind of good at everything.
No
So I
shit.
looked in, man.
You find yet another spider. Do a dex save.
Roll index saves
Bro,
on the
animal handling. Can we tame the
You're
spiders?
able to get away. Finn, when you touch the locket, you feel the same slight buzz as you had found on the other one.
We're gonna go to the next hole. Roll another perception roll.
Yep. You find another spider.
I hate you. You want
I did a dice roll.
Oh, I'm not saying anything.
No. So when you do your dex save, you need to do it at disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Oh
My dex is horrible.
no,
11.
you're able to get out of there.
Dang it! I want him to fail.
I know.
On to the next one.
I will go to the next hole.
Okay.
Perception roll. We already know I'm gonna succeed. Do I really have to keep doing this?
Yes.
26. What do I
You find
Eight.
a hole with miscellaneous stuff in it and a platinum locket.
I'm gonna grab the locket and open it.
Okay. Finn, you feel this sudden urge to go stand next to your partner.
What do I find? I got an 8.
You found another pile of bones and a locket.
Oh, can I take the locket?
Sure.
Oh, sweet,
You'll be
dude.
adorned with lockets. So,
Going to go over here, and I'm going to switch
He
things.
just completely ignored what I just said.
Finn, get over to me for
And the 10, and do I find anything?
Yeah, you found a spider. Do a dexterity save.
Alright.
You're fine.
Hey, that's really good. Can I roll animal handling to see if I can pat the spider?
No.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
can't,
gonna walk
I can't
over
give
to
the spider
Finn,
head pat.
grab him. Well, I'm gonna walk over to my character and grab him by the collar.
Oh, what's up, Finn?
Increasingly difficult feat considering my character towers over Finn.
Oh, is this what it's like being tall? It's kind of weird.
And I'm gonna be like, let's go.
Oh wait, where are we going? Are we going home?
Where does the locket take it? Where does the locket
So you see on the exterior of the locket, you find a picture, like a poorly drawn stick figure picture of each other. You see a stick figure version of a giant orc man and a much skinnier elf dude standing next
Oh
to
my
each other.
god, that has to be a self-portrait.
I'm assuming Seb drew this.
It looks just like me, doesn't it?
Can I ask him? Wait, how would you make him skinnier if they're both stick?
Lighter etching. Use like a smaller tool. And then you wake up in your bedrooms. In this case, I need to figure out where the hell Finn is.
I'm here.
Yes, I know where you physically are.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's figuring out where your bedroom is.
I have a bedroom?
Everyone in the castle has one.
Oh, mine's just kind of small compared to...
You wake up in your bedrooms. You find that your animal companion buddy wakes up the same time as you, and you find in your possession a mask of one another. So, Star, you have a elf mask that is like a cartoonish depiction of Finn. And
Can it be like his helmet? Because I don't think anybody has seen his face. He either always has his hair covering his face, or just like his helmet.
That's your face.
Dang.
Yeah, sorry. And you have one of Star, a cartoonish depiction of your orc buddy.
I'm gonna hand it to Moon and be like, hold on to this.
And Moon's like, sure. Where did you go to the store while I was sleeping?
I'm just gonna in my mind, I'm going to give him a mental image of what just happened.
Why would you do that?
I didn't want to.
Man, I'm gonna miss being tall.
Why?
Do we get our sheets back?
Yes.
Again?
I'm finally fit again. Oh my god, I don't have to be Star. Star, the character is absolutely horrible.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey, buddy, I'm gonna earn you an Eldritch Blast real quick. I'm pretty good at combat if you don't.
Do it, no balls. Let's fight right now.
Oh, you're gonna get wrecked, dude. Neither one of you have your weapons, by the way.
I don't need my knightly weapon to serve him.
Hey man, don't mess with me and my spite. Actually,
Eldritch Blast be doing a lot of work sometimes.
Don't mess with me and my...
Or a lightning bolt, or sickening radiance, witch bolt.
You don't
web?
have your...
Web?
Star, you don't have your spell focus.
I don't need a spell focus. I have a normal spell focus when I don't have my weapon.
I still
have to be able to cast my spells somehow.
I have a dagger.
So,
I'll take banishment just for reference then. I could banish you to another plane of existence. Anyway, continue, Crypt.
Yeah. So, Fragstone, your investigation into the potential mystical quality of your masks has been fruitful. Each of your masks has 2 magical qualities to it. The first allows you to take on a passive ability of your partner. So for your sake, Fragstone, you can choose between either one of Borb's nightly passive abilities and just have that active. And the second one allows you to turn on your partner's weapon buff at the same time as your own.
Do we get the buff or do they get the buff?
You both get the buff.
So if I were to activate mine at a random time,
Well, so you have to put the mask on, and you can only do it once per long rest.
I'm
have
okay.
to get a magic weapon. Not magic weapon, magic item.
Can I have Loki's weapon buff when I'm not as Loki?
Wait,
Yeah, that's what the mask is for.
wait.
You
I can have his dark vision.
That's
no.
So it's like
said
like
passive.
that. We both do
As his
necrotic.
nightly damage, as like one of his passive nightly powers.
Passive nightly
one of
powers.
Finn's
Okay, I
We
was like
both do
almost
necrotic.
excited.
So
me and Finn's
We
things
both
are
do necrotic. Why couldn't I
that
do
just
like
means a
force
lot
or
more
something?
necrotic damage.
Why can't I just do like force? Or like
Because you have a stake that petrifies people, but petrification isn't a damage type, so I did it as necrotic.
and what does Star do?
necrotic.
He has a hydra that poisons people, but it's so
Shouldn't that be
damaging
poison?
that it does necrotic damage as well.
I'm just a worse version of Star.
Well, one's hydra venom, the other one is basilisk venom.
My Hydra has more heads. Continue on, Crypt.
So when you put the mask on for the first time, you choose which passive ability that you want from your compatriot person. And whatever you choose that first time you put it on is what you get every time you put it on in the future.
I feel like I'm gonna forget that I have a mask Finn.
I mean, you just put it in your character sheet.
Okay, I'll put it in there.
And then when you are wearing the mask, as long as your partner person is wearing the mask as well, you can both activate your weapon buffs and get both.
So we just double necrotic damage. Let's go.
So that's for Loki and Barb. That is both radiant and magical piercing damage. For Frackstone and Borb, that is fire and force damage, I believe. Yeah, because Borb's is just like lots of wind. And then for Star and Finn, that's just a shitload of necrotic damage.
So wait, it's like 2 times the necrotic damage? Because
Well, you just get 2 dice. So like, you get the weapon buff based off of your weapon. So
it's already 1d4, so it's 2d4.
Well,
wait,
so like
1d8.
You, since your bow does a different damage type or like a different damage amount, you just get 2d8 of necrotic damage. And Star, you get 2d4 of necrotic damage. You just get an extra dice.
Is it a d4 or is it a d8? I'm sorry, I need to check that.
Your daggers only do a d4.
Mine is only a d4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you get it yours back and turn it into like the short sword version, it changes to a d6.
Okay, maybe I'll do. Ooh. Just for reference, I will always have it in the new form when I get my weapon back.
It is pretty sick, yeah.
I did forget what we talked about with it, and I was.
That's fine. I have it written down. And YouTube will know once I post it.
Passive night abilities. Which ones are those?
So when you go to the
yeah, I do need to look at my. I'll go
right into the information channel that has the listing of nightly abilities. Once it loads up, you scroll down and you click on whichever one. So we'll go to the Pink Knight of Humility. The passive ones are you have Feathery Danger Noodle, so that you can you get proficiency in acrobatics if you don't already have it, or survival or athletics instead. You get control winds while sitting on your your dragon. Quit putting the Twilight Crusader out there. Thank you, Mr. Phone.
Where's the Twilight?
The Twilight Crusader deserves sound effects.
While standing, or you can get the Serpentine Ancestry, where you get the evasion feat, and roll with advantage on dexterity saves, as long as you're within 10 feet of your little animal buddy.
Why is Basil this big?
Or I could choose the strength saving
Instead of dexterity.
because I already have
So
proficiency.
does that mean
in
I
dexterity.
get, like-
Oh no, I don't have proficiency in dexterity.
Do I? No, that's his.
I might go with
Basilisk
the
ability.
Serpentine Ancestry just because I honestly already have acrobatics, survival, and athletics.
So you get, you can choose, Star, you can choose either Strength of Stone, where as long as you're near your Basilisk, you gain resistance to non-magical slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage. And as a bonus action,
What?
you can gain immunity instead of resistance for 1 turn. You get it per long rest, or you can do Serpent of the Sands. You can ignore hazardous terrain as related to desert or sandy areas. You're treated
So
as
pretty much
acclimated.
anything that has to do with his basilisk passive abilities, I can do.
Yes. And
Ooh.
instead of being with a basilisk, you have it with your Hydra buddy.
I'm just gonna yell to Moon. Moon, we got upgrades, buddy.
Upgrades, people.
Here, Finn, do you need me to send you the stuff for the Blue Knight?
Yes, please. I'm so confused.
So anything that I can do with my Hydra, you can also do.
But what can you do if you're? I don't have access to your character sheet anymore.
Oh, I didn't have anything that I could do with my Hydra. on the
Oh,
character sheet.
Loki.
I've had access to your character sheet since like
You have 3 things that you can choose from. You have the
Three
Mantle of
sections.
Strength,
3 things.
where you can call on the Mantle of Strength and add half of your Constitution modifier to your damage rolls. You also will have Powerful Build and have advantage on Charisma checks when trying to inspire your allies or intimidate your enemies, which is something you kind of already have, at least in terms of intimidate.
Advantage on intimidation.
There's the
What
Mantle of
what
Magic,
violation are you getting?
where briefly Star Singer will be considered a wizard with levels equal to half your level.
Really?
So that you can turn Star Stinger into a wizard?
For
I
1
can't
minute.
Wizard?
You're also resistant to mind-altering magic and gain the Warcaster feat. And then there's the Mantle of Venom, which is you can add an extra die of poison damage to your weapon's current damage, not stacking with your weapon buff. On a successful attack, your opponent must make a DC 15 con save or take the same damage every turn until they succeed. You are resistant to poison and the poison condition and gain dark vision with a range of 60 feet.
Ooh,
If you already have it, its range is doubled instead.
So
Nice.
I'm looking at the other Grand Knight abilities, and I realize why you didn't allow the White Knight of Purity.
What?
That's ridiculous.
You talking about the beacon of health, or the aura of cleansing?
A little bit of both.
That's
Wait,
what
so
Barbaros now has access to.
You said what?
Yeah. I have access to that.
With Aura of Cleansing, you and allies within 10 feet of you are resistant to poison, disease, and necrotic damage. You have proficiency in medicine unless you already have it. Otherwise, you can choose nature or animal handling. And then you gain your proficiency bonus in HP if they start their turn.
I was more about talking about Purge from the Head.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh.
I might need to be reminded of that.
That's not a passive.
No, that is an active ability. All of you have an ultimate.
That's my ultimate.
Hey.
I remember using that and you being like, "Oh, so we're just ultimate."
Already?
Right off the bat. And I was like,
First
yeah, we're doing
engagement?
that.
Okay.
First engagement, ultimate ability. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
I made it faster.
Yours is Righteous Fury.
I might need to be reminded of that soon. I didn't know that I was immune to mind-altering magic.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean that the chaos didn't actually do anything to him?
That is different. Chaos
Oh.
influence is separate from just
Altering.
mind magic.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Action, fire Hydra and mount it. Join your mind with your Hydra. Whoa. Excuse me, what?
You become a revenant of rage.
I've had this the entire time.
Uh-huh. This ability lasts for 1 turn. You may not be dismounted from your Hydra during its duration, either by force or other mystical means. While it is active, you and your Hydra act on the same turn. Your damage is combined, and the number of attacks you may perform during this time is doubled for every 1/3 of your combined HP that is missing. You may use your Hydra's movement speed as your own and average your AC between the two of you. Any attack that would hit either of you hits you both. May use this ability once per long rest. We already know Purge from the Heavens. The Black Knight has the Protector of Aclaria.
The Yellow Knight has Stone Titans calling, in which he can start turning things petrified.
Uh-huh. And just a
What's-
giant...
Have
What's
them start
Protector
fighting
of
on our
Aclaria?
side. Finn,
What's protect?
God, dude.
You activate all of your mantles at once. For 30 seconds, you may take you may take a movement action while mounted on your Chimera as a free action once per turn. Any spells you cast from your mantle of magic are done so without spending a spell slot, and all attacks made during this duration by you are imbued with an extra die of poison damage. The same rules amount to mantle of venom. You double your strength / dexterity bonus on your weapon attacks and damage rolls for the duration. You may use it once per long rest.
Sorry, I'm looking at what I could have done if I had gotten done.
I'm going
Instead
to
of
be
doing Hydra, I could have done something with the World Turtle.
Yeah, World Turtle's kind of boss.
I'm gonna have to be reminded
I'm
of
looking
that.
at the World Turtle now, and I'm wishing I had taken him instead of Moon.
World Turtle's kind of rad.
I'm going to need to be reminded of that.
Well, it's there's a nice little web page just for you. I'll even DM it straight to you.
Okay.
Yes.
But I am not going to spend my time reminding you, each of you, about these things that you're always able to do.
Okay.
Not because I don't like you or nothing. It's just I got a game to run.
Thank you, Mr. Cryptocurrency.
Thank you, Mr. Cryptocurrency.
The Red Knight as the Phoenix.
Is it too late to take the World Turtle?
No, it's too late. You already chose
Yeah,
Moon.
it's definitely too late.
The Red Knight gets Inferno Incarnate, where they just make a cone 60 feet wide in front of them and just deal 5d10 fire damage.
I really don't even use Basil.
And then a d10 of fire damage every turn after that.
One thing this entire time.
The Pink
Yeah,
Knight. You have
Because I picked the Gold Dragon, I have the exact same ability.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have taken the Sphinx.
The Sphinx is rare.
Look, we're all second guessing our companions.
I genuinely have only used Basil once.
Well, with the exception of
And I've
Loki.
only mentioned Basil twice.
Oh, what am I the exception of? I'm sorry, I zoned.
You were the only one of us that actually knew. Wait, you are the White Knight of Purity.
Yeah.
I am the White Knight of Purity. Yes.
That'd be
You
a thing.
seem kind of busted.
All of you are broken.
I think I'd be more broken if I was a healing class. You guys would never die.
You really would be more
If
broken that way.
Finn dies,
Yeah, I'm gonna multi-class into cleric real fast. Let me get my wisdom up.
Let honestly let Loki get their wisdom up real quick.
What else does
As themselves
wisdom?
into a cleric,
Like druids?
we won't die ever again.
Oh, I should run a druid.
We have a cleric.
If Finn dies, I'm running a druid.
Yeah, you have the dwarf.
And also, I hate multi-classing, so.
Oh, do you?
Understandable.
That's why
It's not that bad.
we have a cleric now. That's why I classed. That's why I went full barbarian.
See, look at these performance rolls. Just look. I rolled 3 20s back to back. By the way. And Finn earlier tries to do an acrobatics roll. Oh.
My intimidation's pretty good, but my sleight of hand's better.
My intimidation is amazing.
He says rolling a 9.
I have good perception and stealth for some reason. I should be a rogue.
So,
So-
we have
Oh no.
And decent sleight of hand, actually.
Sorry,
we
continue what you were
have
gonna say.
What are you saying, Barbaros?
I was just interrupted almost every time. We have a cleric, that's why I went full barbarian.
Yeah, and I said,
Oh,
yeah, we
right.
do.
And then that's why I said, understandable, have a nice day, because Loki was like, I also hate multi-classing. I heard your portion of what you said.
Yeah, we heard you and we acknowledged you, but perhaps not to the extent in which you desired.
It was just I was talked over and I was like, oh. That sucks.
I'm sorry that you
Radiant?
did not feel acknowledged. We will do our darndest to make sure that you are acknowledged futuristically.
See, these
Sure.
Eldritch Blast, they never miss.
Unless they
What?
do.
Unless they do.
You know those
These
Unless-
Eldritch
times you rolled the
Blast,
one?
that 13 right
I
there.
never hit my longbow.
Crypt, what are we up to?
12,
So
50.
as you calm down from having been inside of your comrades' bodies for a minute,
Oh, what a sentence.
Goodness, I had my bugs.
Oh,
Um,
that's
I'm gonna keep going with it.
Okay.
You compare masks with one another and how goofy they all look. And as you share in a conversation with one another, we are brought elsewhere. Your characters still stay inside of the Crystal Castle where they talk about the things that they've experienced with one another. But we, as spectators, are brought to a very distant portion of the continent. Imagine as if the like our vision, like the camera, sweeps away from the Crystal Palace and oh. I guess my description wasn't good enough for Barbaros.
I guess not.
I think he had like a computer thing.
BRB.
Or
Okay.
his girlfriend called him back.
We are swept away into the lands of the Fae. We pass through
Hey,
rolling plains of fantastical colored flowers and trees. We pass from winter into autumn, into spring, and then into summer, which is kind of bass-ackwards, but we end up at the verdant landscape of the summer court, at a castle seemingly made entirely of gold. We find our view inside of a room where two people are playing a ornate game of chess in like this huge like antechamber. You've got like places where people would sit to listen in on things. You've got like a war table. You've got like this large stained glass window towards the back depicting some fey person embattled with a multicolored knight. The two figures that are sitting at the chess table. One is an eerily beautiful woman with gold skin
my worst
and
fear.
gold hair that actually has like kind of a metallic quality to it. Her eyes are like a vibrant purple or pink color. She's not wearing any makeup, but even then you can sense her ridiculously oppressive beauty. She's wearing a dress that is made of leaves and like other miscellaneous plants. You see that all of the flowers and stuff on the dress are like flowering and just like continue to flower out as if like more plants are growing from it, but it doesn't seem to get any farther away. Directly across from her is a human woman wearing a set of gray robes and the emblem of the goddess Elune. She's got a wrapping across the upper portions of her face, covering her eyes. Her hair is pulled back into a bun, and the exposed portions of her skin are scarred and bruised. On the chessboard, you see that the white sections of the board are made out of gold, while the black sections are made out of obsidian. And on the golden female side of it, you see that she has the black pieces, but a number of the white pieces are actually on her side of the board, facing back towards the the blindfolded woman. And on her side, you see that there is there's a single king, 2 rooks, 2 knights, no, 2 rooks, a bishop, 2 knights, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 pawns, all of them kind of like coming out towards the the black side of the board. And the golden female has been looking at the board with a bored like expression on her face, and looks up and sees that the blindfolded woman is smiling. And the Fey woman says, "Now what makes you smile? What secret do you have now?" And the woman simply reaches out and puts her hand next to the front leading pawn, and as her hand comes away, the figure of a large man in black armor and like a ornate helmet takes shape before it slowly morphs into a queen piece. And the woman looks at the golden Fey, and as well as anyone can look with a blindfold on their face, and says, with her big smile and a kind of raspy voice, and says, "Arcadians have landed on Elysian's shores." And the Fey, her eyebrows kind of like crease, her expression becomes thunderous as she stands up and walks with purpose towards the large doors behind her. And as she stomps through, she wanders into a large like conference kind of room where hundreds of tables are filled with other Fae and unremarkable conversations with one another, ranging from the weather to local gossip to knowledge about the world outside. And as she passes by each table going towards a raised dais, each conversation stops as all of the eyes in the room turns towards this one woman. And at this point we get to see a large circlet across her brow. And as she gets to the raised dais, her voice resonates inside of this large room and says, "Awaken the Iron Legion, the Fae march to war." And then our vision is swept elsewhere, flying thousands upon thousands of miles away, crossing over the huge mountain ranges of Nehutorum, past the bulwark, into the chaos wastes. From the grassy lands and verdant fields into absolute nothing. And we find ourselves in the midst of a group of beastmen shamans that are sitting around a large fire as night rolls above them. The one that sits at the front, or like kind of in the middle of it, it's a group of 5. They've been silent for days now. None of them have eaten, none of them have spoken as they sat there meditating and listening to the whims of their master. And they all kind of shake off this trance and look at one another, and a silent conversation seems to play out before the lead shaman, much more decoratively dressed. He's got like a large hood. His horns are shod in metal. He's got like a robe covered in different miscellaneous bones of the people that he's defeated. And he looks off to a distant beast person who has been waiting patiently for these last several days, eating only sparingly. He says in a deep, kind of rasping voice, says, "Bring the chieftains." The beastman bows and races off, and comes back within several minutes with a large minotaur wearing stolen plate armor and a large battle axe that is weeping blood from its edges. He's one of his horns is cut short while the other one is long and capped with metal. He's got scars covering his face. One of his eyes has gone dark while the other one is a piercing brown. He's got like a long brown beard. Stands about 8, almost 9 feet tall. And as he stomps up, the shamans look at him. And as one, they say, "Someone has come to our promised lands. The adversary calls for a horde." The chieftain, the one beast man leader that all of you would know, had you, actually been inside this place, nods and wanders off to a nearby hill, where as he crests it, we're gifted with the vision of hundreds of thousands of fires, where around each one is its own clan. And he roars, speaking in the language of the beastmen. We don't know what words he says, but as he raises his axe to the air, hundreds of thousands of beastmen calls answer. And then our vision is swept away to a ashen wasteland surrounding an active volcano. At its feet is a tower made out of black stone, and around it are the shambling features of zombies, miscellaneous undead. Every so often, a couple of them will bump into one another. They get into like a scrap. So most of the time, they both kind of wander away, seemingly uninterested in one another. But sometimes one of them loses, and when that happens, that the surviving victor devours it, becomes stronger. And this happens over and over and over again in kind of a weird parody of evolution. And as our vision is swept into the tower itself, we're brought to a conclave, a secluded portion of the tower where 13 necromancers in black robes and hoods covering their features sit around a skull sitting in the middle of a table, lifted up with like a little stand. Inside of this skull is the spirit of an oracle who reluctantly feeds them information. And as they've been pouring into this skull trying to find anything that they can use to take on their great enemies, the oracle delivers to them a single sentence in the language of the dead. And as one, they look at one another before the appointed leader of the 13 reluctantly stands up and walks up the multitudes of flights of stairs up towards the peak of the tower, where standing up there is a imposing man wearing bone plate armor and wielding a mace that has these like huge blades along its tip. The necromancer bows as he meets this figure, and he says, "A new player has come to the board. Arcadia has breached the defenses. The armored man, his helmeted head turning, his gleaming green eyes bright with flame, turns and says, "Awaken the Horde." And our vision is brought one last time to a pink crystal palace. And into its depths, going hundreds of feet below, sits a chamber that has long been untouched for millennia. In it sits 5 runes, large stones carved with ancient magic. And the very first one, for what seems to be ages, has just lit up. And all of those nasty adversaries that just reacted to the news of Arcadia breaking the blockade around Elysian shores realize something has changed and are doing their best to figure out what has changed. And as we go back to our friends sitting in the munch room, the meeting room of the Knights of the Chivalric Pact, they don't know any of this. None of your characters realize that everyone is now activating all of their nastier business. You're having fun because you just had these weird dreams, these weird experiences where you were one another. And we'll end the session a little bit early today. And as we end it, I would just like to say happy belated Halloween. And y'all get to level up to level 9.
Oh, that's epic. Wait, that's like
Yay.
2 levels.
Bruh. You should have been
Right?
level 8.
Is that? No,
We
I
are
am level
level
8. My
8.
bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought I was level 9.
Yay,
Not
level 9.
Level
I
9.
was about to set y'all on fire. Well, y'all
I-
specifically mean Finn.
Please. Don't.
So say goodbye to YouTube, everybody.
Bye, YouTube. Hope
Bye,
you
YouTube.
enjoyed.
Halloween.
Hopefully nobody
Happy-
skipped over this episode thinking that it was just a special and nothing more related.
Yeah, hopefully no one said, "Oh, I don't need to see the foreshadowing."
Yeah. It's a Halloween special. Let's just skip that and go to the next episode.
Yeah,
Nothing
foreshadowing.
lore related could possibly happen.
Never.
Halloween special.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.